just love how this movie is simultaneously the worst and the best.
Yeah. Hey bud, how's it going? If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Take a seat.
And if you're one of our returning subscribers, Dave, I know that you ate my sandwich. It had my name on it, you son of a bitch.
Who raised you?
It's not cool, dude.
Yeah. My name is Sam.
Steph,
And we're the Movie Budz. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing something slightly different than what we would usually do, in that this review is more of a commentary and us just having a look at an older movie that most of us would have seen when we were younger, which is Sky High. Personally, I actually didn't, but Steph did.
I caught that shit at cinemas, man. It was magical.
Sure.
This is a story all about a kid who's got superhero parents and he's going to a superhero school but doesn't actually have superpowers. It was a fun time.
So this is a movie that when it first came out, I honestly thought that it was just gonna be kind of a low budget kids movie, and I didn't want to see it because I thought it would be bad. And having seen it yesterday, I mean, it kind of was those things, but it was also really good.
It stood the test of time. 15 years later, I watched it again thinking, oh man, I must have like nostalgia goggles on.
Yeah, I remember that.
I bet that it's just way worse now. No, not even a little bit. This is legitimately one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen. Because it knows what it is,
Yeah.
and it just leans into it.
Yeah.
It rolls with the goofiness, with the cartoonishness, and if anything, it works so well because you know what? That's what comic books are like, especially older ones. They're wacky as hell.
So with that said, let's get into it.
I actually really like this intro. It looks like an actual comic book. I think you could tell right off the bat that this is a passion project.
Yeah, they were really trying to make it fun and comic booky.
That pizza would be so freaking cold by the time it gets there.
If you're flying up high with a pizza, it's gonna be...
Ruined?
I don't think a microwave's gonna fix that.
The box and everything would fly apart.
She arrives and it's just like a few mangly pieces with a ripped up
It's
box.
just a pepperoni and a bit of cardboard.
I got dinner!
Burn apple tea! Of course, this is a teen movie from 2005. Look at that fucking fringe.
Come on. This guy's about to crush his neck.
Safety first, man. Come on.
What the hell?
Do you even lift, Will? Do you even know what beast mode is?
You'll still be around to save the world.
Looking forward to it.
We all are.
Oh, hey.
His dad doesn't know he doesn't have the powers yet, but Will just got hit by a weight so heavy that it broke the bed.
But not his bones. This kid would have been crippled. He's not going sky high. He's not going chest high. Because he's never standing again.
So now Will and his best friend, I can't remember the character's name, but the actress Danielle Pennebaker, are getting on the bus to go to school, and they've got Ron Wilson, bus driver.
The real hero of this story, let's be honest. God, he's so chuffed about this 14-year-old child. Hey, this guy's better than you.
Hey, minorities, back of the bus.
The black kid is just so chuffed about it. Yes, sir. Let me get to the back of that bus for you.
Why? So he can sit with his girlfriend.
Layla? No, she's just my friend.
Yeah, totally. He's like my brother.
Because I want to bang my brother. Oh, senpai.
Zach is fucking everything. He's just the perfect epitomization of every white kid who listened to rap that one time and was like, that's it, bro. I'm Eminem.
Yeah.
This is it. This is me.
So kids have arrived at the school uneventfully. And the middle-aged bus driver gives our protagonist his business card because there's nothing weird about an adult man wanting to hang out with a teenager. Nothing weird at all.
You better hope that the bus doesn't have security cameras.
Take a seat right over there.
How does he do that?
Showcase of girls whose shoes fart in order to propel them through the air.
They've got rocket-powered farts.
Superpowered sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And then she murders them.
Right there in the court, and everyone's just like, yeah, it's cool.
Well, fucking awesome. Yeah, speak your truth.
Yeah. So here comes...
Student representative.
We'll call her that. I was gonna say creepiest person in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, they got Wonder Woman for this movie. The original Wonder Woman. Again, passion project. You can see the love.
Welcome to Sky High.
Yeah! Oh, I totally missed that the first time we watched it. Yeah!
In a few moments, you will go through power placement and your own heroic journey will begin.
Power placement?
Sounds fascist.
Power placement is how they decide where you go.
The hero track, the loser track.
There's a loser track?
I believe the preferred term is hero support.
I love how confident Zach is going up. He wants to go up second. He's like, you're gonna be blown away. He gets up there and he just...
Any day now, superstar.
I'm doing it.
Doing what?
I'm glowing.
I don't think so.
It's easier to see in a dark room. Maybe we could turn off these lights. You could cup your hands around your eyes.
Of course, it's not working now. It's too bright. Like maybe we could dim the lights. We get the mood lighting in here.
Why wouldn't you turn off the lights, man?
Bro, work with me.
Super spit. Sidekick. Acid spit. Hero!
I want to know how acid spit makes you a hero. Like, how are you gonna save someone with that? You're gonna turn up to a burning building and just like spitting on everything and everyone
The
dies.
people inside is like, oh god, no, it burns in 2 ways. Oh!
Oh! Hero! And a handsome one at that. Get out of here, knucklehead.
More inappropriate relations between students and teachers. Like, I get that the butt slap thing is a
Sports thing, but it's still fucking
It's
weird.
still fucking weird.
I grew up doing all the sports, and to me, it never seemed weird at the time. But as I was going older, I was like, why does coach always touch my butt? And everyone else's butt.
Dude, that's...
I know,
Dude,
it's weird.
Just saying it out loud sounds so wrong.
But
It's
at
just
the
like-
time, you're like, yeah, I did do sports good. Thanks, coach. I know!
The cafeteria staff requests the sidekick stop ordering hero sandwiches.
The fucking school has separate sandwiches for the sidekicks and the heroes. It's like Gestapo level shit. This is messed up.
This is literally segregation in a school.
But I like that they're pretty much doing what X-Men tries to do, but better.
I know, right?
Fuck you!
The hottest guy ever.
Literally. You could say he's on fire.
He's just a little too lit.
Oh. I've got a hard on for that flame on.
That's War and Peace.
That's War and Peace?
Yeah.
His mom's a hero and his dad's a supervillain.
So where do I come in?
Your dad busted his dad.
I just love that his name is War and Peace because his dad is a villain and his mom was a superhero.
Real clever.
War and Peace.
Will Stronghold.
Aha, mind reader.
Ah, mind reader.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, hold on. I need to see this again. Hang on.
Aha, mind reader.
I love that as a bit.
Mind reader. That's a winning move, man. I love how accurate it is, though.
See ya. Hey, thanks for the swirly.
Bruh, this kid
Amount
just
of
takes
substance.
the shit.
Yeah. I mean, literally, his head was in a toilet.
Garp.
Why do adults keep throwing heavy objects at this child?
Goodbye, ribs.
More broken bones.
The kids who get bit by radioactive insects or fall into a vat of toxic waste, their powers usually show up the next day.
Or they die.
Oh, look at...
Kobe. I love how they address that. They're just like, some kids get their powers from toxic waste or
Lymphoma.
what else would happen?
Cancel.
That's your superpower, man. Congratulations, you're Deadpool. I love that the superhero cave is basically just a way for them to get away from their kid.
Their way to get away from their son and bang in peace.
There's a pool table and everything down there.
They ain't using it for pool though.
No. Cue the obligatory, broody moment.
Is this a normal thing in America? Because it is not a normal thing here.
I swear to God, if I'd gotten on my roof, I would just have to live up there because if I ever came down, my parents would break both my legs to make sure that I never got on the roof again.
Straight up.
I like that they actually addressed what happens to the Robin style sidekick when they don't want him or need him anymore.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say the Robin style sidekick because he's the best ever, but I hear your point.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
When do we pick our names and costumes?
Well, you don't get to pick. You'll be assigned to your hero, and then he or she will decide what you will be called and what you will wear.
To get your fucking costume and name chosen for you by your hero.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Greetings! Little Miss Fire in the Mad Science Lab. No need to panic.
We in Hero Support are trained never to panic.
Oh, more broken bones.
Yeah, that's a messed up back.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
What's your name? What's your power?
I'm Ethan, and I built.
Okay,
Zach, I glow.
I see.
Magenta, I shapeshift into a guinea pig.
Great.
Smells like trash.
You're hanging out with some real fucking losers right now, son.
That's Steve's garbage day. I like that Kurt Russell's character is kind of a douchebag without realizing it, though.
Yeah. Like, he's actually tries to be a nice guy, but he's kind of a dick.
Well, it's just he's got a lot of internalized prejudice. They literally talk about how his own dad would never have allowed sidekicks in his house.
You brought trash into my house. Get out!
Some of my best friends are sidekicks. You know.
Get some guy! You're just a late bloomer, that's what it is.
Maybe. But I don't care. I'm proud to be a sidekick. Actually, I'm proud to be hero support.
Yeah, fucking good old Will sticking by his friends.
For now.
Yeah, for the moment.
I know you're disappointed, but we can't change who he is. Not without dropping him in a vat of toxic waste. Steve.
Toxic waste, though? That's a possibility.
What are the chances it would really kill him? Russell's character is pretty much the superhero equivalent of an anti-vaxxer. I would rather my son be dead than not have superpowers.
Where would we even find a vat of...
Where would we even find the toxic waste?
I mean, of course, if we had toxic waste, we'd throw him into it, but I just don't know where you can get it these days. You could tell me where to get this waste. I'll go get it now, and we will drown our son in this shit.
I'll hold that fucker down myself. Go on, Will. Use your super strength. Oh, you've awakened the beast. You know, the one thing that really disappoints me in this movie is the number of, like, fire-related jokes and puns they didn't make.
Yeah.
It's like, huh, you think you're hot stuff, don't you, Warren?
The amount of property destruction at this school, I mean, do they have one guy whose special power it is to just fix everything real quick?
Yeah, he's called the janitor. If they'd gone the guy from Scrubs to play him, would have elevated this movie to another level. This school is just such a bad idea.
Right?
Why would you let these kids just fucking run amok?
Like, there's no supervision, and like their basic idea is, hey kids, you know what? Maybe it's just don't use your powers in school unless it's in the gym, okay?
He's strong.
I'm strong?
He's super strong.
So Will becomes super strong with the power of friendship.
Oh, and War and Peace is now in a coma because having fire powers does not give you super not breaking your brain powers.
No, he has super edgelord powers. You can't be hurt because no amount of pain will compare to the pain in your soul. Put up your duke, sir. Cambridge rules. Come on then.
Trying to end the fight, he can't get the fire extinguisher off, so his best thing is to rip it off. And I love how he basically ends the fight by holding a fire extinguisher and just spraying this dude with all the white foam.
Oh yeah.
What do you say, girls? You want the Jonas Brothers to douse you with their white foam?
They're teenagers, man. Come on.
I'm gonna finish it.
Don't bother. The detention room neutralizes all superpowers.
Was that a lighter noise? Listen real closely.
Don't bother.
That sounded like a Bic lighter.
It's a Bic lighter sound effect.
Is that his like secret power? Is he literally just has two lighters hidden in his jacket and then he just covers himself with petrol all the time? Flea on!
I got about 10 seconds before I start getting third-degree burn.
Whatever happened with our dads, it has nothing to do with us. What do you say?
If you ever cross me again, I'll roast you alive.
How long do you think it took for those two characters to have slash art made of them?
Well, this was 2005.
So
maybe
not long at all. Instantaneously in the cinema. They were typing it out on their phone. Oh god, yes, can I fucking go do so well on fanfiction.net?
Come here. Of course the dad is super hyped, even though the mum's mad that he's just gone and destroyed the cafeteria.
That's to pretend because your mom is just too lame to understand. She didn't get your powers, otherwise she totally would have been in my situation right now. I got you an Xbox, but we're not gonna actually show the Xbox because we don't want to pay the rights.
So Jim Rash from Community, pretty much just being Jim Rash.
When the time is right, we'll have our revenge.
You know, time would move a lot faster if we had an Xbox.
So we get more of the like 18-year-old hitting on the 14-year-old, which
is he 14 or is he 15?
He's 14.
Oh, he's 14. Yeah, okay. That in and of itself, for the guys out there, when you're young, you're like, yeah, the hot older girl. But looking back on it now, it seems a little bit groomy.
And now Will is too cool to sit with his friends. Because since having his fringe finally moved out of his eyes, he can see how garbage they are.
Maybe tonight we can go to the Paper Lantern?
But you hate Chinese food.
You don't?
Paper Lantern, 8 o'clock.
Layla bums me out because she's legit, like, a pretty cool character. And, like, legitimately powerful, but her entire existence just revolves around, oh my god, I love this boy.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty lame.
Yeah.
Will! Oh, hey. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Not so tough when my boys around, are you?
Man. Oh, you just think you're so big and bad, huh, Stronghold?
No, I
Please, Will will totally take you.
Hey, you saw what happened to Warren? You want a piece of that?
Why don't we settle this in PE?
Settle why?
You're on. If Will beat you and save the citizen, you lay off of sidekicks for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and if he loses, you can dunk Ethan's head in the toilet every day till graduation.
Yeah. Huh?
His friends suck, man. Will's kind of shitty for like bailing out on his friends, but at the same time, it's like
his friends
kind
are
of
just getting him into all sorts of trouble. I'd be bailing on them too.
They're kind of morons.
Remember when we used to use real citizens?
Yes.
What the fuck? That dummy just got destroyed.
Shredded.
Chewed up. And we're saying that they used to just use real people?
Did they volunteer or were they just abducted?
Did they just take random people off the street?
If you told me that my life was in the hands of a 14-year-old, I would literally just ask you to kill me on the spot.
This is a school teaching kids how to be heroes, and they're literally murdering people in the process.
The vortex sucks away the oxygen. No oxygen, no flame.
This kid is literally being suffocated, and everyone's like, yeah, good tactic. People need oxygen. If you take it away, he can't fight. Or live. How is it that when Will picked up the fast dude, instead of being like, oh, I got picked up, I'll just stop running now, he just keeps going like...
It's like a little wind-up car. I can't stop!
Does this dude not have any control over his powers at all?
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fattest man alive. If he had not thrown him far enough, he would have gone straight into the fucking blades and died.
Who cares if we shred a few kids in the process?
Just comes with the job, you know?
That's how it works. I mean, haven't you ever heard you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs? Kids are like eggs. You have to crack a few.
And she's offered to help Will with his science homework.
Well, I know we said we were going to work on that anti-gravity stuff tomorrow, but is there any chance we can do it tonight?
Sure.
Oh, Will fucking
that's right.
stands up Layla. Because he forgot. Because he didn't have his head in the game.
This girl is so hard up for him. She literally waits the whole night.
Will may have told you I'm the head of the homecoming committee. I was wondering if you two would consider attending the homecoming dance.
Of course, there's a homecoming dance. It's a high school movie. What the fuck were you expecting?
What kind of high school movie doesn't have a homecoming dance?
Still working on that?
Hey.
Hey.
Of course, Warren works at the Chinese restaurant where she's at because that's how movies work.
This is where we get to see Warren's softer side. Where he's got his hair pulled back so you can see every inch of that soft angel-like face. I love how he's just got like 3 fucking tops on.
They're all sleeveless.
And falling for him, was that before or after?
What?
Why don't you tell him?
Well, I was going to ask him to homecoming, but he likes somebody else, and she's perfect.
You're not going to believe what happened to me last night.
Fortune cookie. That's normal. Thanks.
Have these.
Hey, fuck you!
Your loyalties are clear when it comes to friends.
takes the longest time to realize that he's been a dickhead.
Both instances of the fortune cookies, they're just the most applicable thing.
Holy crap, like, did she put that in there? She must have.
I feel like she secretly snuck that in there.
This is gonna fucking burn him so good.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Me, a freshman, going with the most amazing girl at Sky High.
I'm so hyped. Aren't you happy for me?
No offense to sevens like yourself, but she was a straight 10.
That's awesome.
I'll kill you.
Hi, Warren.
Did I do or say anything last night to make you think this is okay?
You're so funny, but seriously.
We're friends now. Just deal with it.
She just exerts big dick energy through friendship.
I swear to God,
She's
right?
the most aggressive hippie I've ever seen, and I love it.
Yeah.
You're never gonna believe what happened. I was just about to ask Will to homecoming when I told him I was going with you instead. Hey, Layla.
I feel extremely dangerous.
Whoa.
Guy bothering you, Magenta?
Does anyone else need a date for homecoming?
I could be your date.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
You're doing a sleep at the Stronghold.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
The second he finds out it's to screw with Will, it's just like, yeah, okay, no, well, I'm cool with this.
Might hurt Will. Sick.
Excellent.
Do you think the committee could stop by?
Oh, I don't know.
I was just hoping we could spend a little more time together, but...
If it's only a few people.
Super.
Yeah, of course, there's a house party.
Naturally.
Because as you fucking expect.
It's basically just the kid being like, yeah, we can have a few friends. And then, of course, he immediately gets taken advantage of, and it's just a raging party, right?
How did this happen? Of course, Will's loser friends were not invited because they're losers. You had one job, Will. It was to be good to your friends and not bring anyone into the sanctum. What did you do, buddy? What did you fucking do?
As soon as his dad said earlier on, like, you can't bring anyone in here, you immediately know he's going to bring a girl here.
Foreshadowing.
What's she doing here? Leaving. Where's Will? Honestly?
Now we get our big moment where Lily gets burned.
Not by Warren, we learn off.
Will knows you have a crush on him. He does. He threw a party and didn't invite you. You're just embarrassing yourself.
I just love how this movie is simultaneously the worst and the best.
Yeah.
And I just told her the truth. She was holding you back.
What? Why would you do that? Layla's been my best friend since first grade.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, forget it. Might as well just find yourself a new date, Gwen.
You're dumping me?
I like that he actually has the good sense to be like, what the shit did you say to my friend?
Yeah.
And then when she tells him, he's like, wow, screw you, we're done.
If I was in his position and there were two girls after me and one turned out to be a piece of shit and the other was just as beautiful but also a really good person, it wouldn't be that hard of a choice, let's be honest.
It's never that hard of a choice.
No, it's not.
You do not dump me!
I just did.
How do you like them apples?
Party's over!
Don't stop on our account.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Music slows to a stop. Like,
hang on. How does the music slow to a stop there?
Oh.
Knock it off, Slow Mobius!
And why did no one else notice his parents just standing right there?
I have got half a mind not to let him go to homecoming.
It's fine, I'm not going anyway.
Whoa, your mom said she had half a mind.
Yes, son. She's just not that bright.
She keeps putting up with this guy's shit, so...
She's the most popular girl in school.
The popular kids won't like us. Come on, Will. Why do you ruin everything?
When a stronghold makes a promise, son, that promise is kept.
You can't break that promise. You'll never get late.
How do you think I got married to your mother?
I promise you, Dad, I'm not going.
Ah, he has sleeves now. Because he's not flexing on a hot girl.
Right?
Because we're only going together to make you jealous. You're so stupid.
If you don't have a date for homecoming, it's because you're a fucking loser.
You might as well drop out.
Why do you even go to this school, man?
Hey, you wanna dance?
No.
Me neither.
Holy shit. Single fucking best joke.
All of the best one-line jokes are 100% Zach.
Man, I swear, whose fucking high school dance was actually this nice?
I don't know. I got kicked out of school before I got the chance.
Because ours was literally just a fucking shitty gym and the decorations were nowhere near this nice. And now he's in a suit. Oh my god. It's not a tux.
Right?
It's a fucking suit. It's a three-piece. Like, Jesus.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I gotta get to Sky High.
The pacifier is the dad's most prized possession, and yet it's been gone for at least a day, and he has no clue that it's gone. Yeah,
that empty stand looks right.
We can't unveil the Stronghold 3 without Will, and we really don't need another award.
Welcome, Commander and Jetstream!
Then again, awards are nice. And you know what? Fuck our son. That piece of shit doesn't deserve us anyway.
He doesn't deserve a lot.
And a special tribute to the most powerful super being ever to walk the halls of Sky High. Me!
And then, of course, the big reveal that she's a Power Rangers villain! Complete with a weird fucking sidekick.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think you can kill me with that little toy gun of yours?
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Quote, guy who got shot. No one had superpowers that could get through a metal grate.
If I'm not back in 30 minutes,
Go get help. Got it. Now get in there.
in case my homecoming date ends up killing me tonight.
Isn't that sweet?
Go take care of Gwen. We'll handle these clowns.
There's no time. We'll run straight through this bitch.
What's one more property damage bill?
Pinch the two straps together.
Pinch what? Restraint A or B?
They never figured out how to put together those baby seat things. Really old supervillains who are supposed to be super smart.
Super genius technopaths who can't fucking handle IKEA furniture.
Right?
I don't know, it's still funny.
Fair enough. This kid finally figures out, like, you can't get bullied if you just disappear every time.
Using my powers was the key all along?
Who would have thought?
Jedi forever, sidekick.
No way.
That's for you.
How did he get out of the toilet?
He straight up killed him. And he's just like, sucks to be you! And then just fucking bails on him.
See you tomorrow.
In a coffin.
This is for all the times you bullied me. I swear, in the time it took them to, like, set this thing up.
They could have just carried them all.
It could have been way quicker.
Yeah.
When the pacifier exploded, I wasn't destroyed. I was merely turned into a baby. That's right. Royal Pain wasn't my mother. Royal Pain is me!
But that means that she's
roughly around 45, 50, and she's like, I'm totally gonna try and seduce this 14-year-old boy. I mean, even if it's just part of her master plan to get the pacifier so she can win or whatever, it's still gross.
She hooked up with a child, man.
She hooked up with a child.
I don't care if her body is that of a teenager.
I don't care what she looks like. She's a full-grown adult. But of course, we can always skip over shit like this because, it's a boy. He's fine.
Yeah, but she was hot, officer.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh my god. I made out with an old lady.
Ew, gross. I made out with an old lady? Yuck. Ugh. Instead of like, oh, wow, you're a predator. Let's add sex offender to that, shall we?
1 second, so does that mean that he's just sliding in this kid?
Yeah, pretty much.
A bit of this kid is just being scraped along the floor.
Yeah, it's good if you don't think about that too much. That's messed up.
Yeah. Danielle Pennebaker is basically just Poison Ivy here, and that's pretty cool.
Royal Pain sabotaged the anti-gravity device.
Doesn't Royal Pain seal off every route?
Hey, what about this conduit?
Yeah, right. You'd have to be like a rat to fit in there.
Finally, they come up with a reason for this girl's powers to be useful, because turning into a guinea pig is a great power.
Every single one of them, they have to manufacture a reason for their powers to
power to
actually
be
be useful.
useful.
No way! Your powers aren't dumb, they're special.
Even though she's a technopath, she still needs to press the buttons on her suit. How could he ever possibly get out of this situation?
Yeah, no, legit. Layla is so fucking powerful, she could have just ripped her apart, limb from limb.
Yeah. Yeah, they really gloss over that. Layla could just be the strongest, most powerful character here. She should be the main character of the story.
Yeah, for real. Oh, Maybelline moment.
Right?
fucking Will posing and pretending that he's the one who's like lifted the school.
Right? The best part here is that like you can kind of tell he doesn't actually push the school back up into the sky. The school kind of does it on its own, and he just
takes credit for it.
It really looks like he's just attached to it.
Yeah.
Now what?
Perhaps I can be of assistance. Mr. Peace, would you please carry me to...
Baby Brain Dude was by far one of the highlights of this movie.
I just want to say sorry.
How were you supposed to know that your girlfriend was a complete and total psychopath? You saved Sky High. And everyone in her.
Ew. Oh. Did he have to say it that way?
Phrasing.
You saved Sky High and everyone in her.
I just feel so uncomfortable right now.
All those underage children in her.
Phrasing. Boom! Inappropriate.
What a waste. I can't do anything more to help you. I'm not Wonder Woman, you know.
Ah. Love that they threw in that line.
I have depacified all the babies and destroyed that horrible weapon forever. Let's boogie!
And now we boogie. Of course, we dance the rest of it away. And Warren just hooks up with his mad big dick energy. We can have sex without risk to the other person.
Right?
This will work.
Yeah.
This can work.
It was always mesh and lace.
And then we finish with Will making out in midair.
Of course.
Ron Wilson, bus driver, fell into a vat of toxic waste.
Love it. Got superpowers after all. This is all you needed to do all along. How did you not think of this?
Right? Okay, so that's pretty much the whole movie. I hope you guys had fun with it. We just wanted to try a slightly different format. We're experimenting and seeing what does and doesn't work for us, what we enjoy the most. If you enjoyed this style of video, you want to see more commentary style videos as well as the reviews, let us know in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to support the channel.
Show some love.
We'd appreciate it greatly. But until next time, it's Sam,
Steph, we're the
Movie
Movie
Budz.
Budz.